Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This Red Hawk Adohi coming at y'all with episode 4 of Sidewalk Dudes of season 1, the season finale episode. I got my boy here, Huggy, who's like a cousin to me, friend.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Huggy, just like for you to introduce yourself and let them know what neighborhood you're from, and also how was your childhood growing up.
My name Huggy. Yeah, from Park Place, Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah, shout out to Park Place.
But I think I had a pretty alright childhood up, to my teen years. That's when I first was incarcerated, and went through that stage all the way up to adulthood. So it wasn't too bad, but just it wasn't good either.
Oh yeah,
it's that Norfolk life.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Shot City, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yes sir.
That junk get wicked out here at times,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah. So next question I got for you: How do you feel about the sidewalk dudes in the hood?
Well, nowadays,
because we got both sides. You got your side, and then we got my side. As far as the archetypes of the guys that's in the hood.
Well, nowadays is different.
Yeah, definitely.
It's way different. We ain't really got no community because we was all at one. We had guys like you that didn't get in trouble, and guys like me that had got in trouble. Still came from the same, sort of like you and Tone.
Yeah, right.
What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, definitely.
Like y'all had the same upbringing.
Yeah, it's in bloodline. Yeah.
Same bloodline, same grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
And it was just different paths taken.
Yeah. Because when you think about it too, if you look at Boys in the Hood, you had Trey.
Yeah, that's
then you had Doughboy, so
you know what I'm saying? They grew up under the same roof.
Right. Both of them had respect for each other,
Ricky, yeah, he looked up to his brother,
Ricky, yeah.
He shot Ricky.
I know, it's crazy, man.
Well, yeah, that's a good example of that. But that's exactly what I mean by it, though.
Yeah, right.
But that other side need more pull, because there's a lot of guys that should be on that path like you that really, you know what I'm saying, that do what you do, like you do what you do genuinely.
Yeah, I appreciate it too.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't had to go through all this stuff, like you are how you are genuinely. You know what I'm saying? So you're a genuine person. And if people start following and believing in themselves and being who they are naturally, and start trying to be, we got a lot of people trying to be what they see on the TV.
Oh yeah, which ain't good at all.
Yeah,
man.
you're not giving yourself a chance. That's why they're not lasting.
Right.
Because you're not being you, so you're not giving you a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you got some dudes, that I don't think nobody built for this street stuff or the sidewalk stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of them that don't have to be involved in it.
Yeah, right.
Involved in it.
Yeah.
Then they get into a sticky situation, and then they stuck. So it's kind of, that's just my opinion on things. You know what I'm saying? What they call them nowadays, YNs.
YNs, yeah.
Yeah,
like, call them nowadays.
I don't even agree with that.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, I was a YN at one point in time.
Right.
But back in those days, though, we still had community.
Right. I was just talking with a cab driver about that yesterday. You know how we were back in the day?
Yeah, you had like I could be walking down the street and do something wrong, and this lady be sitting on this porch. She say something to me to straighten me from doing something wrong. I'm not gonna curse her out or disrespect her.
Exactly.
I might be like, the most I do disrespectfully is run off and pretend she never seen me.
Oh yeah, right. But you ain't gonna back talk.
Yeah,
right.
That was unheard of back then.
Right,
you still had respect for the elders, but you was taught that though.
Yeah, right. We had principles, things we was taught. Yeah.
Principles and morals. You know what I'm saying? They missing a lot of that in today's society.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the hood, in our communities.
Yeah.
There's no more community amongst ourselves. We're not community. We're not.
And then we need to have that back.
Yeah, that did a lot. that did a lot for us. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be all the way on 38th Street, do something wrong. By the time I get back to 34th Street, my grandma knew about it.
See, yeah.
You know? And we didn't have it won't no cell phones back then.
Right, exactly. You know, I remember that.
Won't no T-Mobile and all that. Dog, you had AT&T and stuff, and that was a landline.
Right. Because we was looking through the phone books back in the day.
Yeah, you remember the big yellow pages?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the yellow pages and the white pages.
Right.
So,
and excuse me, and the thing about that too, you know how they say it takes a village.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, your grandma was able to find it out before you got home, because you know, we had a village.
And the mother could call quick.
Right.
You know? But nowadays, you can see a kid ready to run across a busy street like this here, and you can grab them and stop them. Their parents gonna come cuss you out for touching their child. Don't be putting your hands on him. I just saved his life.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they ain't looking at it like that. They just don't put your hands on him. Oh yeah, but you know.
You should be glad I done that.
Yeah.
Anything, you know?
Should be happy I saved his life.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, it's like that now. Or if you say something to a child, I don't got to know you.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
To save you or stop you from doing something, you know, that'll hurt you.
Yeah, right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? I shouldn't have, I don't gotta know you, but it still should be respected.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm appreciative. If you stop my kid from doing something that'll hurt him, I'm appreciative to you.
Yeah,
I appreciate you.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And hopefully they're gonna learn not to do that again or what have you, but I can't be everywhere. You know right. So that's where the community come into play. Now, if you're going to reject the community, and I ain't talking about like the neighborhood or stuff like that, I'm just talking about, when I say community, I'm talking about the people that will look out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Or will, you know what I'm saying, where they know, because you still got some out here.
Yeah, we definitely
you know what I'm saying?
Like old school ways.
Yeah, you know, I've seen kids about to fight, and I intervene. You know, my homie was like, man, you know, the EYM, you know, they be doing this. They still doing it. But that don't mean that I'm going to let this go down like this without saying that. But I would feel bad anyway, though, if I was to just walk by on something like that.
Oh, yeah. Knowing how we grew up and stuff.
Yeah,
right.
You know, and there's a big difference from when we grew up, because we still really had to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you was looked at as a sucker if you went and got a gun, or you always was going to get a weapon.
Right.
And you ain't just fight.
Yeah.
And if it was severe or on that level, then dudes might go resort to that level of
violence. Because we saw that sometimes, but not all the time.
But
more fighting than anything.
If we just had a disagreement, we were made to fight heads up.
Mm-hmm.
It was one-on-ones. And you felt like you ain't win, go again.
Yeah, right. Because I had a fight years ago. You know, Robert Spot back in the day.
Yeah, you know the part was rough.
They said I lost. You know, I took it like a man, left it at that. You know.
Yeah, you know that. See, but nowadays you tell them you lost, tell the kid they lost, they going to get a gun to make sure that they win.
Right.
And you know, and then after they do that, they sitting in the detention home or sitting in the jail crying, and you know, wishing they never had done that.
Yeah.
You know,
because you can't. You can't go back once you go across the line. This ball game.
Yeah. This ain't the end game like Thanos. You ain't gonna collect all the rings in
no.
time. You know?
The only thing you all gonna collect some years. Huh?
That's it, and that's horrible, and that's one of the things that, you know, the government made sure was gonna happen. That's why they pretty much took discipline, or tried to take discipline out of the households. Especially in the black communities.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, you smack your child in the back of the head for doing some messed up stuff, you wrong. They can call the police on you.
Well, the Bible says, spare the rod, spoil the child. Right.
No, and that's the truth.
Yeah, and the weapons made a lot of us better people now. You know?
I'm telling you, mate, because you knew, I better not do this again.
Right. Yeah.
Or even if you did do it again, you knew how to do it without being caught.
Right.
So it still wising you up. It open your eyes to it like, nah, this can't be done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, also, too, what's one thing you experienced, you know, as far as your life that, you know, people can learn from?
Incarceration. I left the first time. I caught the charge when I was 15. Time I was 16, they certified me, tried me as an adult.
Oh, man.
So I had never been in trouble before. I ain't had no record. My record still ain't long, but I had, back then we had neighborhood beefs.
Yeah, right, exactly.
In Norfolk, if you was from this neighborhood, either if you didn't have no people, nobody that was out this neighborhood to stamp you,
right,
you really couldn't go out that neighborhood.
You get chased out the hood.
Yeah, they're gonna chase you.
Yeah.
But we had a beef with Huntersville, and I wouldn't really say it was a beef. It was just for a few. It was a few cats because I had a lot of folks that was out Huntersville.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
When everything transpired, it was for strong arm. I left for strong arm robbery, attempted strong arm robbery. But mind you, I never did anything. I stood there while the other guys was rumbling, and then one of them took the dude coat, so he gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
He took his coat and his chain, he gave it to me. So we was going to Norview, so then we got to school, and I sat at the front of the bus, and everybody that hung with me was at the back of the bus. So when I get off the bus first, these dudes was waiting on me, and they thought that they was going to catch me and jump me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know that, like, they didn't really know that I was the fighter out of the bunch.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So when we get to working, everybody rushed off the bus, and then the other Huntersville dudes that was really the Huntersville dudes came, and they got to working them, and when that happened, I slid off.
Oh.
So after I slid off through the crowd, so thinking I'm being slick and don't get caught, one of them, like, they would start patting their pockets and doing that kind of stuff. So that's where the attempted robbery came in. So when they come get us from the school, I wouldn't say nothing.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
I don't know who was involved. That was my...
Yeah, the street code.
Yeah, no, right. That was just, that was shit. That was grandma code.
That's grandma code. Oh, okay, I got you.
She didn't play that snitching stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you get caught, you get caught. Ain't no...
Oh, yeah, take it like a man, basically, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta own up to it. That's what she always told me. You get in trouble, you better stand up under it. Or you get in trouble, that's on you. Ain't nobody else got to, you know what I'm saying? So that means, like, you knew what you was getting into before you got into it. You got to accept them consequences.
That's old school wisdom, there.
You got to accept them consequences. You know what I'm saying? Just like you out here selling drugs, or you out here robbing people, or you out here gypping people. You can't just enjoy the fruits of that shit without the consequences of it. Because if you present it with them consequences, you got to eat it. You can't start saying, oh, he showed me how to do this, or he gave me this gun, or that's not right. But they'll let you get away with it because now you bringing somebody else for them to get. And then they can start populating these prisons and, getting this money, man. Them people get so much money off of you in the prison system. That's from juvenile on up. Like the state gets so X amount of money for you, for each prisoner.
Dang.
For each prisoner. And then it's basically for real modern day slavery. Mandatory, you get in there, you gotta work. Especially go to the federal prison. It's mandatory that you work. Unless you got a profile or you too old to work. Oh. Other than that, everybody gotta work. And then you maybe getting 13 cents an hour, getting paid once a month.
That's ridiculous. Man.
Yeah. But then I done seen a lot of cats that come back from that. I'm talking about these same cats. I seen a reel on that too. These same cats, if they late for work, they bamming on the door. Hey, CO, I gotta go to work.
Oh, word.
But they get out here and churches or Family Dollars, I ain't working there. What I look like working there? But you were just working in here for 13 cents an hour, getting paid once a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I never really understood that concept because when I got out, I got the first job that I could, and then I just went from there, I'm a diesel tech now, diesel mechanic, work on diesel trucks now, you know what I'm saying? That was my original goal, Took me a couple of years to get there, but now I'm there,
Yeah, so that's a great thing, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any regrets about the past?
No, I don't got no regrets.
Oh, okay.
No regrets. You know, because I love myself and I love who I am. Oh. And everything that I went to, be it good, be it bad, what made me what I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm going to say especially the bad. Because I learned some of my greatest lessons from the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, because there's some good in everything.
Yeah.
Just because it's bad don't mean it's meant for bad. Mm-hmm. Everything bad ain't meant for bad. You can pull something good out of it, even if you just pull the lesson of the situation and what you learn from it. You know, guys that like I said, guys that done been locked up before.
Yeah.
Like just because that crime didn't change them. It probably was those living conditions and those type of things that made the man think like, man, I ain't going through this no more. So now when they got out, now they did something different to keep from repeating that cycle and going back into that situation. So even though it was bad that they got caught and got locked up, the good thing that came out of it was what they learned and how they grew and matured from it and started doing something else. Had not they got locked up, they probably would have been still doing whatever it was that they were doing to get them locked up, and it could have turned out worse.
Yeah, right. Or could have, even been in the ground or anything.
Or anything, yeah. So, you know, it was a bad thing, but the lesson that you got from it was good. And it turned you into a better person, or helped you go to that next level of the life that you live in, or, you know what I'm saying? It had a benefit. You know, it was bad, but you was able to benefit from it. So that's the good thing on it.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, and that's this question I'm about to ask you. I basically know, but let my subscribers, let them know. But how do you feel about being a father, and how has it changed your life?
Oh man, that's them kids. I don't like them kids, but they was the greatest gift. It changed me drastically. They changed me drastically. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I had came home and I kind of left the streets alone, but I was still hanging.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I got paid, after I paid my little rent and bills or whatever, I was jacking off that money. You know?
Yeah.
Then we had Junior, so now I got to start putting up a little something, and then my second came, and it started pulling me away from the nightlife. I ain't gonna call it the street life, the nightlife. Because they're hanging out, they're going to the clubs and bars. Still do it occasionally to have, I'm gonna go have me a good time. But I don't do it as much.
Oh, yeah.
So they started pulling me out of the way. I got 4 kids, 3 boys, 1 girl, and they are the highlight of my life. Like, I try to protect them from everything, knowing that I can't, but I still make the attempt,
Yeah.
And with this city, to us, man, it looked nice. It looked like it changed a lot, but the reputation of it is for real horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Norfolk is considered a bad city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know that too.
I done seen, between Norfolk and Portsmouth, down on this part of the water, I done seen some bad things. And even in prison, during my stint, Norfolk was top ranked amongst 7 cities.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of go hard dudes, you got a lot of don't play dudes. Even though they everywhere, we just form differently. And I try to, they be, my kids, but I just didn't have just my kids. I had my nieces, my nephews.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so, even before I had kids, I was like that. They were my kids. I got nieces and nephews in their 30s, and they were my babies. They still my babies. Even though they grown, you know what I'm saying? You still Uncle Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's how that's been. Like, you could sort of say like another father, but being the type of person I am, sometimes I overrode their father, their mama and their daddy. You know what I'm saying? Then you got some of them their mamas call me, come get your nephew, or you know what he did, and you know I would have to go talk to him or discipline him or something like that.
Right,
but
right.
I really don't want to see him go down that path that I went down. So it means more to me to help raise them, or either just put my 2 cents in. Like, I don't got to be buying their clothes. I don't got to be feeding them every day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if I can teach them something or say something to them with some meaning that might help them push past a situation that they in, or depressed time that they in, you know,
Yeah.
I feel good about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
that's good.
The kids, they helped me. They've been a large part of my growth. You know what I'm saying? And with them kids I got, you know what I'm saying, that shucks. While they was still in school, I said, man, I better go ahead and go back to school. So that's when I went for the diesel technology, diesel tech program over at TCC.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And at the same time, even though they still in school, they were still in grade school, they still know that they can go past that, further your education, and, you know, figure out what your dream is, what you want to do.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know, so I showed them that you can do, you know, what you do. You might not be able to do it instantly, but if you persistent with it, you stick with it, and you stick with it, it's going to turn out for you. It's going to turn out for you.
Yeah, I definitely believe that, too.
Yeah, so them kids, yeah, they're a blessing. But I don't like them, though. They stay in my pocket too daggone much.
Got tax season coming up. Well, tax season now, matter of fact.
I ain't even going to let them know when I get my taxes back. They on that Jordan stuff, too. Well, my daughter, she heavy on that Jordan thing, but she A's and B's, so...
That's what's up, yeah.
You know, I told her she do that, yeah, you can get this. So...
Right.
She shut me up. Had to close my mouth and open my pocket.
Right. And yeah, speaking of what you just said about going to school, what's your current goals and aspirations?
Well, currently, my next goal that I'm working on now is I'm not a homeowner. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my next goal. I want to own some property.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up.
You know, I ain't talking about just a car or no clothes and stuff. I want to own land.
Yeah, that's important for our people to have that anyway, man.
It's very, now, you know, I'm learning that. I mean, I had always heard that, but I never knew the truth of it like I know now. Like, it's very important. It's extremely important, you know. I mean, it don't even gotta be a house. I'm gonna have me a house, but land bring money anyway.
Yeah, because they say that land is a real wealth.
Yeah, the house and what's built on the land ain't nothing. It don't mean nothing. I done heard cases where people are buying a house, but they're not buying the land. So now when this landowner want to occupy their land, you got to move your house.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Ain't nothing you can do about it. How the heck you gonna move your house? Now it got to get torn down. Unless you got those mobile units that, you know, they put together what they call those. I forgot what they call those. Is it VA homes or hood homes? You know, they already built. They bring them.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about too. I can't think of the name right now. I know what you're talking about those. Not RV. No, it's the other mobile ones. Because I think I seen something like that about that online too. I believe.
Yeah, I forgot what they call, but they basically the same thing they got like in the trailer parks.
Yeah, and it's already set up for you and everything. Yeah.
You know, they probably set it on some bricks or something, then run your pipes up, then set your pole out there for your electric, run electric to the house. But unless you got one of them, but matter of fact, especially down in Carolina, I seen a lot of that down in Carolina.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah, people, cause down there they smart. They get the land, and instead of building up, they bring them in because they're cheaper. Then you hear about a lot of people taking these containers, those metal containers that they transport goods in and stuff that come up on the ship.
Yeah.
The container boxes, they're making homes out of them.
All right, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And them things probably about, I think they say they probably $1,000 to $2,000 a piece.
Man.
So if it take take 10 of them, that's $20,000.
Man.
And you talking about something that's 40 foot by 15 or 12 feet wide, and then you know, doing the math on it like that, you know what I'm saying? So your house is coming out to less than $40,000. You know, $50,000. You got it built from these containers that they put together. And welded, you know.
Man, that's decent, dude.
Yeah, because you can go out here and buy a big house. They like on Ocean View, them big houses down there, $1 million homes.
Man.
You know, and then how they built and so close, ain't no way they own that property. Ain't no way they own the land underneath the house.
Oh, no.
Because when you buy the land, you also buy the air.
No, that makes sense, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the same, everything above your property belong to you too. You know? I don't know if it's up to a certain height or how they judge it. I don't know. I forgot about that, but you own the land and the air. So I really want some land. I gotta get my land.
Yeah, that's good. It's and I didn't even realize myself how important that was till I got on YouTube, because you know I told you I research about genealogy, stuff like that. So I found out about how important getting land was, you know, for our people. You know?
Yeah, you seen how Tyler Perry tore their head off.
Yeah.
You know, that Tyler Perry studio thing is real. You know what I'm saying? He bought all that land down in Atlanta, and I think Cat Williams, I seen a little thing, I think Cat Williams is, you know, about to do the same thing. But Tyler Perry got all that property, and he built the studios, and the same mugs that he worked for, paying him to come to his studio to, you know, create their movies.
Oh yeah, quadrupling the money.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
smart.
Yeah, like like at the same time, I'm still gonna come over there and do y'all movies. But now he made his, so now they need him, so now he getting that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a lot of them, they ain't want to see that man with that. But now every time you see a successful black man, you know, somebody always trying to tear him down. Oh, he gay, he this, he that. I don't care what he is. He's a smart black man.
Yeah, he definitely is. I can get a man that.
Yeah.
You know, whether you like him or not, you got to admit that.
Yeah, just get a man his flowers. Instead, you want to critique what he did in the past, how he was in the past. Man was homeless. He came from being homeless to owning how many acres. He turned it all around, and that's inspiring.
Yeah, because he did come from the bottom for
and
sure.
Coming from nothing to something is always great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was determination, though. You know what I'm saying? It was desire. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are a couple of things that you have to have in life to be successful. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you want to do.
Yeah.
You got to know how to do what you want to do, or how you want to do it, or how you're going to go about doing it. And then you have to be determined to do it.
Yeah.
So that persistence and determination create a drive in people that other people without it won't even recognize or won't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't used to that type of stuff, or they don't want that type of stuff. Or if you can't look at a person and not be judgmental, everybody you gonna judge, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna create some type of judgment in your head of everybody.
Yeah, that's a natural thing for people.
Yeah, that's natural. But when you start going overboard, oh, he probably did this, or this, that, and the third, you know, like my nephew pulled up on me yesterday. You know, he got a Jaguar station wagon.
Oh, okay.
Black on black. The factory does. The thing is pretty. Pretty piece of machinery.
Yeah.
But, it's not a car that we see on a regular basis.
Oh, right, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So this dude that was coming past said, man, hey, man, this thing is hard and da-da-da-da-da. He said, I know people probably going to think that I'm D-riding, but I'm like, nah, bro, nah. You ain't D-riding. You getting flowers when they do.
Right.
That's appreciative. People don't have enough courtesy to do something like that.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you got something nice, I should be able to compliment you on your nice things.
And still be secure within myself.
Without being, or what they called me back in the day, we should be like, oh, he jocking.
Right.
He jocking, he a jocker. Nah, he ain't riding. You just giving people props for, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For what it is, like, people don't give out enough roses. Like, people don't get their flowers till they gone.
Yeah. It was a young cat I saw in the neighborhood I'm at now, and I think it was spring break. I think this was, it was either spring break or homecoming. No, I think it was homecoming, matter of fact. NSU homecoming. So, dude parked the car in the neighborhood and walked to North State because, he had to find a spot to park in because, how flooded it be during that time.
All this be flooded.
Exactly. Everywhere, all through it. So,
I'd be mad.
I told the young cat how dope the car was. He, thanks, bro. Appreciate that. And I just left it at that,
Yeah. It ain't nothing wrong
a nice
with
car.
it.
Yeah, right.
I think that's more respectful than you holding in your comment because you don't want somebody to think that you jocking or D-riding or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the
culture.
That's the culture that tell us that. Like,
no, that's this new age.
New age. Well, yeah.
How they
say,
glizzy.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I still ain't never understood that jank.
That's crazy.
Cause man, shucks, if you got some hot dogs on the grill, I'm going to eat them.
Right.
Now you got these kids now. They say, "Oh, we eating glizzy." I don't even see how glizzy even associated with.
Why? Yeah. Why exactly?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, I gotta get all on this homosexual stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Right.
Just making stuff up as you go. But I guess that's how it is now.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
My kids, my old junior tried to get on that stuff.
Oh, word.
That same day, guess what we had for dinner?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Yeah. Now who eating the glizzy? I bet you won't wake up hungry.
Right. Back in the day, we would put some beans with the jumps.
Man, man.
Come on, man. The biscuits on the side.
That jank would have been slamming.
On something to get you full. Yeah. Be straight there.
Yeah, but that's just the way times is changing and stuff, man. But it's still the same, but it's just, what do you say, the same game, just different players?
Nothing new under the sun.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right.
That's the truth. Like now, if you notice, a lot of the old school R&B beats from the 90s and stuff, and a lot of music from the 90s, they starting to sample.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You remember Tory Lanez sample Brownstone?
Yeah, that one.
That's a prime example. And the other jank, what was the Everyone Falls in Love. He sampled that jank.
And they just did, somebody just did one of Kelly Jones.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah. And, it sound good, but, it keep fooling me because when it first come on, I'm thinking I'm about to hear this old school R&B.
Right, yeah.
And then the sucker start rapping. Like, oh, man, but it sound good, though. I ain't going to knock it or hate it, but it's just, how Delarice said on Hollow's night where she was in the kitchen, she said, Benny, how you put this orange juice back in the refrigerator with one swallow of orange juice? I had my mouth all ready for some orange juice. Ain't nothing but a swallow left in the bottle. I had my mind ready for this song, and I heard some rap come on, so it made me feel like that. One of the funny jokes.
Yeah, that's crazy, though, because there be a lot of drinks that begin sampled like that. Yeah. From back in the day, get sampled.
Yeah, but other rappers did it too out.
Yeah, like sampling James Brown.
Yeah,
stuff,
you know what I'm saying?
Like that. Right.
But that's because, like we said, ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, that's a good point, too.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
Things just handled differently.
Yeah.
Things are just done a little differently, but it's still the same results.
Mm-hmm.
could be successful at what you do, or you can fail at what you do. But regardless, you gotta stay upright. You know what I'm saying? When they say like you gotta keep your head to the sky.
Oh yeah. The song, Sounds of Blackness, Optimistic.
That's what I'm saying.
They were saying it in the song. Keep your head to the sky. Be optimistic. Sound of Blackness.
Oh, I thought it was Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I'm sure they probably said it too, but I was just. It just made me think about Sounds of Blackness
to the sky.
Yeah.
That joke. But that stuff real. You know, keep your head up, man. Move through this stuff. You know, you can navigate better.
Yeah. Especially with things we've been through as a people.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of reels about that lately too, where they talk about, and they real, like the dude made sense. You know, they had the little prison jumps on TikTok and Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And the dude's like, yo, white boy come through the gate. White boys make sure he got a package, he got this, that. Mexican come through the gate. Mexicans, you speak Spanish or you see where he from, they make sure he got everything, protection, everything. Said, brother come through the gate. It ain't like that. And I'm like, yeah. Unless he knows somebody there that he know, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that go back to like I said about the community. Ain't no community no more.
Oh yeah.
So it's basically like we stick together, but we don't stick together.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Right.
But we are what they don't want to. They don't want us to stick together. And the crazy thing is, the other day, like me and my cousin had a conversation. Everybody in the world want to be like the American nigga.
That's true, man.
Everybody in this world, in China, everybody doing what we do.
Right.
They want to be rappers. They want to break dance. These are our culture things that we created coming up out of our depression from under the oppressors. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's true.
They tried to give us the scraps. They gave our ancestors scraps. They gave them the guts and intestines out the pig.
Oh, yeah. That's like chitlins and stuff. Yeah, right.
Yeah. We turned that jane into a gourmet dish.
Yeah.
Now they want to eat chitlins, pig feet, and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Then you got the gizzards and stuff like that. This stuff that we turned and made it to where we survived off of it.
Yeah.
Whether it was good for you or not. You know, not on no religion things or not like this, but this is all we had, and they made do with it.
Yeah.
So one thing about our people, we're survivors.
Resilient, yeah.
Yeah, they don't understand.
Right.
Like the term, that term Amazon, they call
it
Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
A big lady.
Right, yeah.
But the Amazon River and the Amazon ain't got nothing to do with that. That came from a queen over in Africa. When they finally defeated the Europeans and the Asians, the brother started letting them back in. And the sister didn't want to let them back in because she knew what they was going to do when they got back in. We get back good with these people, they're going to try to trick us again.
Oh, man.
So she ended up killing her brother, going to war with the Europeans and the Asians. And I believe I read that in the book, I'm going to think about it in a second. But when they started losing, and this was mostly all women
tribe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Sort of like what they say about like the Wakanda jank, but they chased them into the swamps. And once they got so deep, the Europeans and stuff was like, oh, they ain't gonna be able to the swamps gonna kill them.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to survive in them swamps. Swamps will kill them. Let's go ahead and turn back. But they done went in these swamps and made villages and did this and that, you know what I'm saying? And started surviving.
Man, look at it.
Cause you can't hold it for people out like nowhere in your history books has a people been oppressed for so many years, and right coming out of that oppression, elevated so quickly.
Yeah.
our people elevated so quickly. It's like once they took their foot off our neck a little bit, they take it off a little bit more. Now once we get that foot all the way off our neck, we're gonna rule the world.
Yeah.
You know, they can't take it from us.
Yeah.
They couldn't take it out of us. They couldn't. It just can't be done. But it's so strong that unless we start locking in together, we still gonna be bumping it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, right, bro.
Cause it's a strong jump. That's why you know what I'm saying. Like I seen guys, man. White boy can walk past him and just look at him and keep going. Max can walk past him, look at him like he ain't nothing. But when he look up and he see another man, black man walking past him, he like, cause the strength is radiant.
Oh yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
It's radiant. So now you watch it, cause you see his strength. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you might recognize, oh yeah, he wasn't like me. I gotta watch him. Or you know what I'm saying? Like off that look, I survived the penitentiary off of it. They used to think that I was mean because my natural look is a balled up face. Until I get to talking and joking.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that'll kind of ease up my aura. But people had that judgment, and like I told you, like it's natural.
Yeah.
It's when you overdo it, it's when you wrong. Cause now you're starting to create things. You're using your hypotheses and your this probably is and this probably that, the woulda, coulda, shoulda type thing with it. And now you might be all the way wrong. You're all the way off the mark from what you thought you was judging. But yeah.
Yeah, and I was I was thinking too. Also, as far as like the final message, what's the message that you have for the younger generation, like Gen Z, the other generations out there?
Well, first, I would like a lot of them to close their mouth and open their ears more, because a lot of our youth are quick to speak and don't know what they're speaking about for real. They're just going off their own opinion or their own jank. That's a lot of them, but you can learn more by listening and watching.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Instead of you thinking you know everything, you know what I'm saying? And just want more, want better. Because if our younger people want more and want better, they gonna get more. They gonna be better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they gotta want it. They gotta want it. Because no bull jive, this generation now, this generation is supposed to be ready to carry the torch. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to you, they not scared of nothing for real.
Yeah, right.
They ain't scared of them police. They ain't scared of nothing. They stand up with their chests out, but they just don't got enough knowledge to keep going with it or where to go with it. Cause what movie was I watching the other day? Matter of fact, it was one of Tyler Perry.
Oh, word. Okay.
Joe's college road trip.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
When he took his grandson on a road trip so they can go visit the college. But Joe ended up taking him all these different places, and grandson like, these weird places, and he didn't understand the place that he went. Where he went to where they found Emmett Till body and a couple
historical stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good message in the movie.
Oh man.
But it was a part of the movie where Joe started talking to his grandson, telling him like, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like people before me, you know what I'm saying, did this, in the 60s, we had the civil rights movement, we had this, that, and the third. He said the work been done. Y'all just gotta take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling it when he said it.
It's real, dude.
When Malcolm and them did what they did, like they had to go through it. Ain't nothing like we ever seen in this day and time.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The stuff they had to deal with was way worse than what we got to deal with. Like how we moving around right now, they weren't moving around like that.
Sprayed on water hoses. Dogs sicked on them.
Dogs sicked on them, or they get caught by themselves, they getting killed by ropes. You know what I'm saying? You got watch Old Girl movie, the song that they was the feds and stuff didn't want her to sing was that song called Strange Fruits.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and all that was new to me. And the crazy thing is, I done heard the song before.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Back in the days, I done heard that song before. But I ain't know what she meant. She talking about when they was swinging and hanging us from the trees.
Yeah.
And the government didn't want her to keep singing that song and putting that song out is because she was waking black people up
with that song. Oh man, they did a movie about that too.
Yeah, she. That's when I learned what she meant in that song, and you know what I'm saying. And they said that song pioneered the civil rights movement.
All right, that's crazy, man.
Cause music is our thing.
Yeah, definitely is. Yeah.
Music is our thing. You know what I'm saying? We sing about our troubles, our good times, and everything, but they take that and ran with it. Look at rock and roll.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know they talking about making rap a part of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I don't understand why it ain't. Cause rock and roll is black created.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What's his name? Chuck Berry.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix too.
Yeah, Jimi Hendrix was a little later.
Yeah, like I said, Chuck Berry definitely.
Yeah, that's
Robert Johnson too.
That's another one. That's who Elvis Presley mimicked. And then I seen a clip of an interview with Little Richard.
Yeah. And
it was a Tutti Frutti. They took that song and he said they sold way more than he sold.
That's crazy.
So the interviewer said, how that make you feel? He said, I was happy. Cause my song wouldn't have got out there like da-da-da-da-da. And then he got into the point where he had Jimi Hendrix, Paul McCartney.
Yeah, Rolling Stones too.
Yeah.
You know
what I'm saying? All them started out and came from under him.
Yeah. He was taking them on tour with him and all that. I saw an interview about this.
He said the reason that he was wearing makeup and stuff like that is because without that looking like he was,
adding a little feminine.
They wouldn't let him come out there and sing for them white women.
Right, because that made them more comfortable with him looking that way. Yeah.
Oh, he ain't gonna try to get our women. Go ahead and let him out there.
Right.
So he made it further, which was smart. You know what I'm saying? I seen all this stuff, but that was just the avenue that he got on. But rock and roll was ours.
Yeah, definitely was.
Music, period, is ours. Thing, a lot of them ain't got no rhythm unless they come around, unless they grew up around black people, unless they not born with it. They genetics. Like you could take a kid that never danced before and black, he could be 15, 16, already stuck in his ways, and he still probably got rhythm.
Yeah, it's a natural thing.
It's a natural. Now, all black people can't dance now, Some people got two left feet.
Right.
But they got it in somewhere else. They probably can catch, or they probably can throw. They probably, our genetics just far different.
Yeah.
And that's to the point where they've been studying us for years.
Yeah, it's like a superpower, our genetics, and your melanin and carbon and all that.
Yeah, but it's not all black people though. Like you got some of these people that's in Africa right now, real Africans. That's why I believe that we're not Africans. I ain't never been Africans. I'm not an African American. I'm American.
Right. Right.
This thing was built on my ancestors' backs.
Right, exactly. Right.
I'm American. I'm not an Afro American. I'm not black. My skin is a dark brown.
Right. Yeah, because black is just something they call us a misnomer. Because
came from Nigra, which in Spanish means black.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, I'm American.
Yeah, we get our skin tone is the color of a penny.
Man, we the only ones. We're the only race that produce multiple shades.
We do have that from the lightest light skin to the darkest of dark skin.
Man, listen, all four of my kids are different complexions. All four of them are different complexions. but they got the same mama and same daddy.
See, look at it.
But we the only race that can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Why they can't have nothing but a white baby?
Yeah, that's true.
The only way they baby gonna be a different color is they have a baby by with another with a black person or with another race.
Yeah, you melanated person. Yeah.
With melanin in their skin. You know. Other than that, they can't do it. And that's for real. That's what they're afraid of. You get to mix it too much. Now you mix yourself right on out. You was mixed in. What they say by Yaku.
I heard about that too. Yeah.
They say that what they call them. They got a movie out too.
Big head scientist.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't even know that. What you just said.
Yaku, the big head scientist.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be the one that kept taking the lighter and the lighter and the lighter till he got that white, got that pink. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you think about it, what they call them when they had
leprosy. What you talking about? Vitiligo.
They had a blondish looking hair that looked with the real light skin, but they might have some bad eyes
like
or something.
Blue eyes and stuff like.
No, but they black.
Oh, albino.
Albino,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She made it just on time.
Yeah, cause I got a homeboy that's albino. I went to school with him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But we can make them.
Yeah, exactly.
But white people can't make us.
Right.
So that's more so like a threat to their overall existence. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, I can understand why they hate us. Can't be us,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I definitely appreciate your time, bro. And appreciate you letting people know, your life and everything you've been through.
Yeah.
And this is real cool too because this is the first episode coming from a street cat perspective of Sidewalk dudes. And
mm-hmm.
So I definitely appreciate everything. And anybody want to shout out anything?
No, man, I just want everybody to be blessed, man. I wish you the best success too, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
We always click.
Yeah, you already know.
What I'm saying? You're a good dude, man. I want to see you succeed, man.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that, bro. Yeah.
That's for that, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all, we gonna end this episode and thank y'all again for checking out another episode of Sidewalk Dudes, and pretty soon y'all check out season 2 of Sidewalk Dudes. Coming soon. I'll let y'all know about that. But okay, we out right now. This is Red Hawk 1.